Alrighty. Hello, welcome back to the 5-digit United States Cup 2025. We got a minor league winners quarterfinals match for you today. It's going to be Seed 3 NorCal B versus Seed 6 Florida B. My name is Dragons. I am here with Valine.
Hello. I just got done from a recent match, a really close match, but it's all good. Got to keep the energy up
Yeah,
to get this match going. A really close seeding, in fact. So hopefully we get a good match today.
for sure. And yeah, contrary to popular belief, neither me nor Valine are actually biased towards either of these teams at all.
Yep.
We neither of us have any stake in
Yeah.
either of these teams actually. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely no bias here.
No bias whatsoever. All right. First ban, they opt to sell it. Looks like the NorCal has Wonderful, so NorCal opting for the first ban. Maybe they might be banning the tapping, as they may be struggling a little bit with their third in terms of the tapping.
For sure.
But now, the homie, the captain of Florida B, opted for first
The
pick.
homie. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, Florida B, from what I gathered, they actually did not know which player was missing from NorCal. For context, oh god, I'm like trying to hold in a sneeze there. For context, this is a 5v5. Florida B is missing the talent of Mikey M, and NorCal B is missing the talent of who's missing again?
Yoani. So
okay,
the reading player, the easy player.
Yeah, so
Also one of their hidden players as well.
yeah.
So yeah, obviously we see the NorCal banning the DT2, so that's one of the speed picks. Interesting that they didn't ban the DT3 with more stamina stuff.
Yeah, definitely the harder map. I feel like DT2 is a lot more mashable, but
yeah.
We do have easy 1 Nomad 3 off the board for Florida B. This is what they were discussing, so.
Yeah, so Noma 3, understandable. That map is pretty hard for this round. Easy 1, understandable, as NorCal is a really good, a strong, easy roster. But with NorCal missing Yoane, you would have to I think maybe rely on Kotanachi to step it up. But now that they banned it, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but easy this week is a fairly hard map. This is by a good bit the hardest
DD3
pick so far, but. Yeah, so we're gonna have a DT double ban coming out from NorCal. Makes a lot of sense, especially with how strong this on that tapping. Even missing Mikey M, I mean they have Phil. So,
the ban.
And yeah.
Okay, for bluff, he's asking. Sorry, you can go ahead, Dragons.
Yeah. Nomad 5 first pick on the side of Florida B. Makes a lot of sense here. So
I'm stepping up the band right now. Alright, so Noma 5 pick. This one is going to be interesting. It's not as that stamina intensive as that DT3. This one, there's some sliders in there. Not really that stamina heavy. So even though I think NorCal will be third player gapped on this tapping, I think they can still put up some good scores.
For sure, and I saw the homie sitting there over on the side of NorCal B. They could definitely use someone like the homie for this pick.
Yes.
Florida B's captain, big tapping carry for this team.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to build a team in a minor league the same depth as New York or Texas, and then you would need players that can have multiple skills, especially for a team size 6. But right now. This is a 5v5. This is maybe a bit of a struggle for both teams.
Yeah, just a little bit. So, no surprise seeing 09 Randy Orton, also known as Equivocator, in the lobby for Florida B. The homie as well. These are, 2 of Florida B's tapping core. I gotta assume we're gonna. Oh no, FireGen's in the lobby. I didn't see him. So FireGen going to be the tapping fill here for this Nomad 5.
Yeah, I would expect the homie to be in this for Florida. I have a lot of faith in him actually in terms of the tapping skill set.
Yeah, absolutely.
But right now, AJ and King Baxter, those are your 2 expected players for NorCal to be in for tapping, and BO unfortunately going in for the fill. I mean, BO can play the Noma 2s, but, it's been a while since he tapped. So, we'll have to wait and see here.
Absolutely. All right, but getting into it quickly here now. So yeah, this Nomad 5, I believe highest SR map in the pool, coming in at 233 BPM. It's a quick one for sure. So
Yeah. And with tapping, and usually these tapping maps are overweighted, so it's understandable that pool is would tap some overweighted maps. And I believe that this pick, it fills up the Nomad 5 perfectly. We already see two traded points early on, but it doesn't really matter too much at the moment.
For sure, especially with these first map jitters coming out as well, it can be pretty hard to be consistent on tapping. Early break from Equivocator as well, traded out by BU again, but that still leaves it as 2 FCs on the side of NorCal B.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That was Bancho.
Okay, that was Bancho. Okay.
See, my goat would never miss there. Ooh, but AJM with a break on the Buzz Sliders coming out.
When you're reaching the first Ki at the moment. But so far so good for King Baxter with the FC and the super income from BO, but that still... Oh, but never mind.
Yeah, double break on the side of NorCal B.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's score lead already blooming up to 200k here with a two-way from the side of Equivocator and the homie, and a more or less FC still sitting from FireGen.
Yeah,
nice
yeah. No, you can go ahead.
I would say just a nice recovery coming out from BU, but King Baxter finding yet another miss, and it's starting to look real dicey as we approach the halfway point of this map.
Yeah, and also this short length of a map. This map is not fast, even though it was like 3 minutes long. But yeah, 300k score difference, approaching 400k right now. Yeah, this is what I would expect to see from the Florida tapping consistency.
Absolutely, and the 98 accuracy coming out from... Oh, never mind. He just dropped 1,000,000,000% on the 1/3, but...
Yeah, understandable. They're 1/3.
Shout out the homie. That's my alt player. Triangle.
Yeah, at the moment, and not really much of a tapping intensive part here at the moment. It's just more towards the end.
Yeah,
it's like over for this pick. It's a little pretty solid all around.
Score gap.
Yeah.
Florida B looking so strong here. See if they can close out this two-way full combo, and if FireGen can make it more or less a three-way full combo here.
Yeah, the early miss that didn't matter really too much.
Especially in the active part, and FireGen making a very good recovery there as well, bringing Zach up to 97, and yeah, I mean, 97.3 is the lowest accuracy on the side of Florida B right now.
Yeah, so even if NorCal did through FC, it would unfortunately not be enough to counter this Florida B three-way. Even if FireGen missed at the beginning, it wouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, and what a team score coming out from Florida B there, making a statement here on their first pick.
Yeah.
Showing why they were so comfortable with that first pick.
Yeah, so with the Florida B bans on Easy 1 and Noma 3, kind of reading requirements are required a little bit because of the overlapping alt pattern. So I think NorCal can maybe opt in for the Nomad 4 or Hidden 2. That could be an option, or maybe even the Free Mod 1. It really depends because they're really good on the reading part aspects.
But yeah, the Take That California GIF already making its first appearance in the in the game chat.
I'm surprised it didn't take appearance in the general chat when we lost, but it's fine.
Nah. Well, we didn't beat you.
No. When I
guess that's true. That's true. Regardless, so NorCal B though has a chance to make a quick rebuttal here. Easy one off the table, and again missing a player on their reading roster, so maybe Hidden 2 might not be the obvious pick here, especially
they do have Phil.
aim.
Yeah, it is aim, but I think Kotonashi can still probably fill. But we're actually opting for the Hard Rock 3, so I would expect Bio, Thralos, and maybe Kotonashi going over the Hard Rock 3, or maybe even AJ if Kotonashi feels uncomfortable at the moment.
For sure, and then for Florida B, this is this is the first point where not having Mikey is gonna play a bit of a role here. They are gonna have to find some fill, and they are gonna find it for this map with the artist formerly known as Equivocator, coming in to fill this alt Hard Rock 3. It's not quite a rhythm pick, but it is definitely some tricky control here in this pick, both with the aim and the tapping. So.
Yeah. You need to listen to the music well to be able to act as well. So
For
we'll have to
sure.
see.
And and funnily enough, this map was actually pooled as a no mod in Florida's tryouts. So
nice.
So some of these players having to relearn this map with a different mod, but.
Yeah, so from what you said, like they're missing like their main, like I guess third Hard Rock player.
Mikey very strong on that Hard Rock, so Florida B gonna require some fill, but
so I would expect
it's not fill that they don't have.
Yeah, AJ filling in over Kotanashi for the Hard Rock 3. This Hard Rock 3 isn't really like aim intensive, it's just more of a can you act it well, and this if everyone FCs, it's just gonna be an act battle at this point.
Yeah, definitely a tricky map to act if you are not comfortable with some of the higher end control with Hard Rock. So this definitely could come down to an act battle. I would not put that past either of these teams.
I know I'm not sure if NorCal B knows the player that Florida is missing, and maybe this Hard Rock 3 pick is probably them knowing, but I don't know. Florida B, sorry.
Florida B does not know who. Or did not know who NorCal was missing. I can't confirm that. So,
but does Florida B have like two good reading players to like do it easy or no?
We have a roster, but I think I think just because they didn't know, I think they were just really scary easy team on the side of NorCal B. I think it was just a safety ban.
Yeah, but, I mean like. NorCal B, they did get number team overall, combining major A minor league and easy one.
Yeah.
With their 2 AFC, so really impressive easy team on this. But now they opted to
fire them. I don't know how he held combo there. I would just watch that man shake off like 3 notes and hit all of them. So we are still holding on to a 6-way full combo. Firegen actually now does find the first break though on the side of Florida B. But the ACK lead, off of the back of Equivocator, holding this high 97, which is the highest ACK in the lobby by 4%.
And that ACK will help Florida a lot if Equivocator creeps up to
big
FC.
break from the homie though. So it is still technically 2 FCs to 1, but one of those is an 88 FC from AJM and a 92 FC from Thrylo. So. That score lead is going to be kind of slow to move over, but it is going to get there, barring any misses from the side of NorCal B. Oh, and Firegen shaking off everything.
Now it's just 2 SCs versus 1 now, as Firegen did always break. AJ not really your usual Hard Rock player. He is just their main like nomad, hidden and tapping player for NorCal B. Thrylos though, this is your main Hard Rock, and you do expect to see him doing well on this. BO being their secondary Hard Rock player, but unlucky misses all around from him, including the homie and Firegen.
For sure, and neither, not out of the woods yet for NorCal B, especially, the score lead only about 60k, so any miss is going to flip this right back over, barring a miss from Equivocator.
Yeah, this last part is actually like the most important part too, so once this break after this part comes, then it's already over.
Oh man, and but NorCal B doesn't look like they're finding it here. The miss that is, and score lead's already up to 240k. And the map's over. Pretty much here. I don't think any miss is going to be able to send this back over.
Pretty long break too, especially before the beginning.
For sure.
So even though the ACK is a bit questionable on the NorCal side, they did get their point, so it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, 300k score gap for NorCal B, taking their first point off of that double FC from Thrylus and AJM. Great score coming out from Equivocator. That is my GOAT. Known Hard Rock player, Nolan Equivocator. Do not investigate.
Yeah, so I think Florida, they already instantly opted in for the DT4, so the finger control map.
Yeah, very short map here with this DT4. Under a minute and a half on this pick after DT. It's 200 BPM control until you get to the end, and then there's 300 BPM bursts that were put there because the mapper was bored. So this is definitely a map that can come down to an act battle, because I feel like it is very mashable to, you know, pull out an FC, so I will be curious to see how this ends up, but...
Yeah. I think one of the main concerning patterns is that the long stream pattern near the last fourth of the map, that's like the only thing that really would affect the score, in my opinion, unless there's like an unfortunate like mistap on the finger control part.
Absolutely, but almost certainly going to be seeing the homie and Equivocator in for this map, and then likely this is going to be a fire gen fill, unless Niwa wants to come in to bring this one out, but
yeah. Let's see. So AJ, Koto, and King Baxter. So yeah, AJ and King Baxter are the obvious two that can tap, and Koto actually being the fill. So this map is pretty short. So it is a bit of a scary pick in my opinion on Florida's side to be able to pick this, because it's not like the Nanomod 5 and that DT3 and DT2. But I guess they may be reliant on their own consistency in the tapping.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pick they are definitely confident in, just with, you know, having a strong core tapping roster. So, you know, I really don't hate the pick by any means. But this is, again, this is a scary map. 1 minute 21 seconds on this DT4, so, you know, usually we like to say that early misses don't make too much of a difference, but on this map, especially with how FCable it is, I mean, really any early breaks can become scary really quick, so...
Yeah.
Just getting into it, though. So far, no funny business in the intro. Getting into some of the first big control here. It isn't actually...
It is indeed as good that we get that 38 score difference, but it doesn't matter too much, as the breaks could matter more here. And with like those like weird rhythm changes in this DT4, it's also hard to react as well. But we're seeing Fire Gen like and Equivocator not really struggling too much, including AJ Maska.
For sure, and it is a 6-way FC into the break, but now the map like starts for real. So getting into more of these 6-note control heavy bursts.
Yeah.
And so far, everyone's still holding strong. It is just an 80k or 90k now, actually 100k difference off of just the ACK alone. First 1-6 burst coming up. Everyone hits it with Threadless, whiffs on the stream, and I mean, this score lead is going to explode now. And yeah, no breaks on the side of Florida, and it's just that miss from Thrylus on the stream that's going to put it over. A break from Fire Gen, but it's going to be too little too late here as we get into the last little pattern of this map.
Yeah, if only those two misses came earlier on Florida's side of things, so Norca would have got that chance. But then, yeah, I actually was surprised to see Thrylus coming in over King Baxter on this DT4. But I guess he was just maybe more comfortable in terms of comboing it. But even if they did, like, they would get that diffed, unfortunately, in my opinion.
And shout-outs to the homie, pulling out the full combo on that, and not getting the top score on his own team.
It's the ag differential right there.
It's kind of awesome.
There's like rhythm changes there in the DT4.
That's my goat.
Because if you like rely on your like AR reading on DTs, then it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. So it's mainly about the music that you have to listen to.
Yeah, so far, both of these teams are 3 for 3 on their own picks, as NorCal B has the ball in their court now.
Yeah. Now NorCal, I think they can maybe again opt into the Hard Rocks as they've shown. Hard Rock 2 could be a good pick as well if they are more consistent on it. As it is like those stream parts can be a bit of a struggle if you can't act it well. But still, Nomad 4 still open. Hidden 2 still open. Maybe even the Hiddens they can pick into as well.
For sure. It is. It honestly though. Sometimes it can be scary to pick Hidden into Florida, knowing that you're gonna have that hard carry coming out from Lunage.
Yeah.
Who we have not seen yet in this match because they've just been picking like raw mechanics and like hard rock. So, and yeah, with this hard rock one, the sleeping monster is gonna stay away a little bit longer on the side of Florida B, but oh well, there he is. But it's probably just lobby sitting.
Yeah, just like AJ probably lobby sitting. I would expect Kotenashi to be in over this actually over AJ because Kotenashi is pretty good on the aim. This is the MechTech Amy kind of Hard Rock 1. And they did up into the Hard Rock 1 based off that Hard Rock 3 results that we've seen earlier. So I would expect to see Thurlow's BO in and then maybe Kotenachi as their third.
Yeah, so Florida B, I'll be interested to see. You know, Equivocator has been talking about feeling more consistent on Hard Rock. You know, this past week. So with Mikey M out of the picture for this match, I am curious if we're gonna see them come in for this.
Yeah.
But at the moment we have FireGen sitting, so.
At the moment,
they're
just figure out lineups. I think Hard Rock 2, it would be a little bit of a scary pick for NorCal, as it is a pretty weird map, because it's not really like Amy. But this one you can like slider break a little bit easier if you're not careful. This Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we got our rosters here, so yeah, the expected rosters from NorCal BBO, that was in Kotenashi, and we see Equivocator, Homie. We've seen those two in FireGen as well. So we've seen the same three from the Hard Rock 1 roster.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. This Hard Rock 1, definitely on the longer end. Has some slighter aim in here, but for the most part, it's an aim consistency map. Kind of in the same vein as the round of 16 No Mod 4 and how that was largely kind of just aim consistency, but this time we're doing it with Hard Rock.
Yeah, and this time... No, I don't know if that was a miss on the... the spinner
awesome.
from Gil. It was indeed Bancho.
This guy forgot to hold down the key. No, but... Alright, getting into it here. Yeah, some early flickering going on here. An early break from FireGen actually on kind of nothing, but only about 80 combo into the map. So
yeah, a little bit shaky there from what I've seen when he's aiming the sliders, but I think so far, if you can go through this first KI and help out your team, it wouldn't matter too much.
All right, and we get into the meat and potatoes of the map now. We find BU with an early miss on the side of NorCal B. And so that is going to put the score lead over to Florida B with FireGen, you know, finding that early recovery.
Yeah, a little bit of an over-aim there from BO. Right now, the first KI already over, so now it's just a matter of who can really go through this bridge for that second KI.
Yeah, and slight act lead on the side of Florida B as well. The homie holding that 98 and Equivocator not too far behind, but actually finding a break right there on... dare I say, jack shit. And so with the two FCs on the side of NorCal B, this is going to start sliding back over, especially with BU finding a recovery of their own now, and yeah, it's going to flip right there.
Yeah, and we're approaching the second KI. So far, so good for NorCal with those two FCs and the recovery from BO. But right now, we do get the recovery from FireGen and the homie. So we're approaching the second KI. The homie with a good act as well, the best act in this lobby, I believe.
Yeah, but alright, yeah. So into the second KI, we got a trade from Kotenashi and FireGen. So that's one of the FCs down for NorCal B. but that was Florida B's biggest recovery outside of that homie full combo, and Equivocator going down as well, so it is just the homie with any semblance of a combo on the side of Florida B. While it's Thrylos holding the FC and BU with a strong recovery.
Yeah, strong recovery as well, and a good recovery on his act as well to really help out that Hard Rock score multiplier to go to NorCal's favor and to get their point as well. And now we're approaching the break. This one, if you get too comfortable with the break, you can potentially slide a break at the beginning of the last Ki.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, the Ki straight out of the break is honestly kind of tricky if you're not ready for it. It just kind of smacks you in the face out of nowhere. NorCal B, Curse of Ra.
Curse of Ra? I don't know when that ever
The
been
homie broke, no!
Yeah, but then there goes the homie.
The collateral!
Yeah, but this is what you expect to see from Thrylos. He's like, even though he like struggles with the ag in terms of like anything, honestly, he can combo game. This is the combo game merchant right here that you would expect to see from NorCal B, and the reason why he is on the B team in the first place.
Yeah, and it's just Thrylos with any sort of combo on the side of NorCal B, and looking to bring this home. It is now just all eyes on Thrylos to see if he can bring home this FC on the Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, it should be chill from here on, honestly. 400k score difference approaching, and it should be no problem for Thrylos to close this up for his team's second pick.
And yeah, a good bounce back from Thrylos after the little stream mishap on the DT4. Oh, not quite fighting the FC, but still a really commendable score there coming out to make this a pretty commanding win for NorCal B on this second point.
Yeah, so maybe we can expect NorCal to big pick Hard Rock 2 next after this result, but right now, Florida B, they have the option of Nomad 2, but that Nomad 2 is a little bit... Actually, NorCal did not ban Nomad 2. They banned DT2 and DT3, so yeah, Florida, they can pick it to the Nomad 2, but that Nomad 2 is a little bit weird. Yeah, me personally, I didn't like that Nomad 2 because it was, pretty low AR.
Yeah. Definitely more of a just a flow aim test rather than a stream stamina test. So might not want to go into it immediately. I would not be surprised to see Hidden come out from Florida now.
Yes.
Especially with Equivocator playing well so far this match. And this this also means they get to bring out Lunage.
Yeah.
They get to unleash him.
Yeah, picking Hard Rock as your first pick is kind of baller, as the nerves can really affect your aim, but maybe if you're hovering, it could be like affected heavily. But we've seen like there's even fucking mouse clears too.
But wow, no, we actually are going to see the Hard Rock 2 pick coming out from Florida B. Again, I mean, going over 2 so far on the Hard Rocks, but I mean, I really don't hate this pick, especially with, the bit of a higher tapping requirement.
The BPM is, like, approachable for, like, any of the NorCal players to really do well, but it's all a matter of the consistency and your precision aim as well.
Yeah, absolutely, but yeah, definitely, fairly mechanics heavy, but yeah, so I mean, it's you have a lot of these shorter bursts, but then there are the couple longer streams that kind of come out of nowhere on this. So
yeah, especially at the ending too. So maybe we can see like this map being determined by like the AC differential in that ending stream, but who knows?
But yeah, so we do have Equivocator sitting in lobby here for this Hard Rock 2. Again, kind of been that third player fill here so far in the Hard Rock. Already has an FC on the Hard Rock 3 on their belt, so it'll be interesting to see how well they perform on this Hard Rock 2. The homie coming in as well. Definitely a map that he will be pretty comfortable on, especially just with this being mechanics heavy. And then, yeah, Firegen coming in to finish the trio. No real surprises here on the side of Florida B. These are the same Hard Rock roster we have seen on the other 2 maps this tournament. So
yeah, same as well. but Cotton actually wasn't on that Hard Rock pick, but now he on this Hard Rock too. So we'll have to see how this goes, because you've seen this. I guess I don't know what to say honestly. These core players for the Hard Rocks, not Hard Rock One, and we see NorCal pulling it through. So already, I think in my opinion, an interesting and weird pick from Florida B.
Yeah, so I would say even though NorCal has won both of their 2 first picks on Hard Rock, we're gonna see if Florida B can flip it on their head. Potential Bancho mishap going on from
Just
the
got a
homie.
little
I
bit of panic.
don't know if he died or not. Oh no, he's
No,
alive.
it's just
All right, yeah, looking good. This intro, notably impossible to act.
yeah. The stream part's pretty hard to act as well.
For
and
sure.
Some sliders as well. I already see 2 early breaks from Farragon
Yeah.
and the homie.
A quick early break, but tactical nerve obliteration. Just get some of those shakes out of the way early.
Yeah, keep the case as well, because you would need to rely on your own precision consistency to really pull through in this map.
You have another break on the stream coming out from FireGen, and yeah, and the homie dropping as well. Struggling with the aim here. It's still just Equivocator holding on the side of Florida B. Well, NorCal B is still holding on to this 3-way.
Yeah, but with how short of a map this is, like,
first big stream coming out though.
Happens.
We haven't. I think that was an overstream from.
Yeah, maybe an
overstream.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate.
And I mean, this score lead, honestly, all things considered, not too big. Just off of the act alone, Thrylo's holding 85, and Kotanashi with the highest act on their team, only with 91 here. So
yeah, the act is really helping Florida B a lot, but we still have those 2 FCs that can still bloom into bigger scores if they continue to FC. So the second half really mattered a lot for both of these teams.
For sure. Yeah, the score lead's not gonna head over to the side of NorCal as quickly as they probably want it to. So, but yeah, I mean, it is still these 2 FCs, just the one on the side of Florida B, and Equivocator gonna find a miss there on the aim, and it's looking real good for NorCal B here, I can't lie to you, and yeah, Thrylo's finding a break, but there's just, I mean, you have these recovery combos on the side of Florida B, but I don't know if there's enough time, especially with Kotanashi holding onto this FC, and yeah, I mean, I think the score gap's dwindling a little, but there just isn't enough map left, unfortunately, and yeah, FireGen breaking, that's gonna ice it, so NorCal B with the first breakpoint of the match coming out here.
Yeah, and I was
Kotanashi,
a little worried about this pick.
I'm gonna see, Flex in the FC. Yeah, I mean, definitely a weird pick for Florida B. Again, like, I didn't hate it, but just a good performance there from Kotanashi to bring that one home. It was actually fairly close, only around 100k.
Yeah.
But and actually the S rank coming out from Equivocator there.
Yeah, it was just the act that really helped them bring this close, Florida bringing this close. But right now we got that breakpoint already for NorCal, and it's just NorCal's pick right now, so they can still maybe opt into the Harbrooks is gone, so maybe Free Mud could be a pick as well. Maybe the Nomads could be a pick. Nomad 4 is still being open.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it is now up to NorCal to see if they can capitalize on this breakpoint. Again, both teams taking their first 2, so it's kind of the first time either of these teams have been in this situation so far in this match. But yeah, once again, with all of Hard Rock being on the table, or off the table now, I should say, this next pick is not super obvious for NorCal B, so I will be curious to see what they tackle here.
DT1 not really a good pick for NorCal in my opinion. I believe Florida has some good players for the AR 10.3. So yeah, I just think maybe the Nomad 4 maybe opting into the hiddens or free mods.
But yeah,
Oh wait, they said timeout earlier. Oh wait, was it the Florida B calling a timeout? I think it was. I saw a blue name.
Potentially. That's okay.
Yeah, so I think it's Florida B. Yeah, Florida B with their timeout at the moment. Maybe like getting over their nerves after that hard work too.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Just to give the team a quick moment to collect themselves here. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Both to collect themselves and maybe try to stall out a little bit of this NorCal momentum.
Yeah, maybe like getting down to their nerves probably, but at the moment I should be expecting like a reading, like a reading-esque pick from NorCal.
Dude. What's my favorite kind of hot dog?
No Mud 1 pick.
Sorry, we can talk about this pick later. Evan Fesco is in chat asking me what my favorite kind of hot dog is. I gotta go. There's this restaurant in Jacksonville Beach called the Hot Dog Hut, and they have like this hot dog you can get with like pulled pork and like barbecue sauce on it, and that goes like kind of crazy.
If
so
I'd
probably say that one.
If Quasi's doing another Florida land, hit me up.
True,
and you'll take me there, and you'll take me.
We are doing one in well, I guess I can't leak. Smile. There is one being planned for the winter.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. The host of the land saying in chat that that it's being hosted. I'm not even gonna be there. I'm gonna be in Colorado.
Oh, GG, Colorado.
And it's gonna be in Jacksonville too. That's so stupid.
Oh man, you're gonna be training under. I'm a fancy lad, man. That guy's over in Colorado.
True.
Right now, though,
Yeah.
no Mud 1. Interesting pick. They do have good aim players, you know, Kotanashi, Tharlos being one of them, and Bio as well. So, relying on their own consistency for this no Mud 1. But there's also that goofy ass space stream pattern right at the last KI.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that stream really mean. I have played the map a single time, and I hit the stream the one time I played it, but I didn't know it was there. And now I feel that, like, if you know the stream is there, it's harder. Because then you're thinking about it.
Yeah, now you're thinking about it, but
you know,
I think it's also best to, like, I think it's just, like, obvious to think about it, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
it's too obvious, because it's just so out of nowhere.
Yeah, but, so yeah, no Mud 1 roster on the side of Florida B. We have FireGen and Equivocator coming in, and then the first appearance this match for Niwa to come in for this aim consistency pick.
Yeah, and well, we'll have to see how this number 1 goes. You know, a bit of a gamble as well if you're not really consistent in your aim, but if NorCal's picking it, then I'm sure they're confident in their own aim consistency.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, especially picking Nomad 1 after a breakpoint is definitely a big confidence pick, so we'll see how this goes. I will say, on the side of Florida B, don't sleep on Equivocator. That dude has made, like, crazy improvements on aim consistency. Like, used to be maybe the least trustworthy player ever on Nomad 1, and now, like, I would put Equivocator over me on a Nomad 1. Not to say I'm a good Nomad 1 player, that's, far from the truth, but
there goes FireGen, though, before the first KI, and also Niwa. So those are the two breaks you don't want to see before the first KIs. This first KI is really crucial for your team there, but Bio missing there.
Yeah, one of those breaks was traded out by Bio, but it is still 2 FCs to 1 on the side of Kotanashi and Thrylos. Kotanashi's still holding on to that SS as well.
Yeah, this is what you like to see from this aim roster of NorCal.
Oh, yeah, and more breaks from Neo and FireGen. Equivocator's still holding on, but you're gonna need a break from, honestly, probably both of the NorCal players if you want to bring this back in a reasonable amount of time. So
yeah, we're approaching the second half, and if you don't want that score difference to bloom, you need those 2 breaks from NorCal.
Yeah, for sure. And again, this is a fairly short Nomad 1, all things considered, under 3 minutes on this. So it's gonna start getting scary real quick if NorCal does not find a miss, and FireGen breaking again as well as Niwa. It's just neither of them really able to find any kind of recovery. It is just Equivocator being the only player finding anything. BU also recovering fairly well in their own right as well, and it's just this double FC from NorCal B that holding so strong.
If the score difference reaches 400k, then it's already over, because the score amount for Equivocator to recover, even if those two misses come for Thrillers and Kontanashi, it wouldn't matter, as the 1 million score cap. But there goes Equivocator.
And it's already looking to be lights out here on the Snowman one as we get into the end of the map.
No, we just gotta wait and see the stream pattern.
Coming up on the stream to see if either of these players break, and oh no, Kontanashi breaks the SS on that stream. Big chain miss. Railo's still holding. See if he can redeem himself off that from that Hard Rock 1.
Surely, right?
Some final little sliders, cut patterns, ending jumps, and yeah, Thrylus breaking it home.
Yep. 4 points already, 2 points ahead of Florida B as NorCal solidified their own pick. Now Florida, they have to think up of something. Maybe a Noma 2 pick that they can opt in towards.
Yeah, so NorCal B capitalizes on that break point that they got on the Hard Rock 2, so it is now up to Florida B to see how they're gonna bring this back. I think this has to be the point now where they jump into that hidden, let Lunage loose out of the retirement home and let him go to town. I mean,
yeah, I mean, there's Florida A letting loose Noob out of the retirement home.
Yeah, that's my goat though.
We can't say anything either as we let out
my goat forever.
Maniac.
True.
Out of retirement. But right now, Florida, not sure what they will opt towards at the moment. There's really no tapping besides the Noma 2 that they can pick. I mean, it's a bit scary at Noma 2 too, because you can like easily maybe overthink and over aim those flow patterns. Yeah,
really more of an aim test on that Noma 2 than anything. And yeah, we do have the hidden 3 coming out. Get the copy pasta ready.
Yeah. The first half of the map determines everything, unless you see a silly-ass miss like Lily did in Stateless versus Illinois.
Yeah, this map, very hard in the intro, into not much going on in the middle, into it kind of gets hard again at the end, but not quite as much, but
yeah. It's just the beginning the beginning determines everything, and like the rest is just like, you have to hold.
Yeah.
So like, if any of these players FC, like, nerves will be high because they know that score is really important. But are we going to see anyone tap through that pentagon?
Yeah. Do you snap the pentagon or do you flow the pentagon?
I don't play hidden, so I didn't touch it.
Valid.
I would imagine you would snap it, but I think like with how fast it is, you would flow it.
I snap it personally.
You snap it? Okay.
Yeah.
If I play it, then I'll have to see, but I don't play it. If it was hidden, probably like hard, but. All right, AJ King Vexer, one of their main hidden players. Yuani would have been maybe in here, I'm not sure, but Kotanashi, this is like CS5, right? So I think they would want the aim of Kotanashi to really bring forth this hidden 3 pick coming out of Florida B.
Yeah, for sure. And then Equivocator FireGen in for the side of Florida B, and then of course Lunage. This is his bread and butter right here, making his first appearance for this match. So it will be exciting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how this will play out, as that first half, and everything matters in that first half.
For sure.
Another
awesome Bancho moment going on.
maybe a Bancho moment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, a bit of a struggle.
Regardless, players are ready to go.
Yeah. Alright, looks like the ref resolves the issues. We're getting the timer in at the moment for the match to be able to start. For this map to start, sorry. Oh boy. This is going to be an interesting one.
For sure. Alrighty, so yeah, once again, first 200 combo of this map, definitely the hardest part of this, so holding through this is super important. And yeah, no funny business quite yet, but we are going to get into some trickier flow patterns. FireGen finds a miss on that burst. Everyone on NorCal B still holding pretty strong here. And yeah, everyone holding through this flow patterns except for King Baxter finding a break right there at the end of this one. And it's time for the Pentagon. And ladies and gentlemen...
And Lunage! Oh, it's going to be a 1v1 from both of them at the moment. But there's also actually hit it as well.
Yeah, Florida B, outside of Equivocator, Florida B hit the Pentagon.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it is just it is just Kodonashi on versus Lunage, that 1FC to 1FC, but then solid recovery from FireGen, also comboing through the latter half of that intro here. So I mean, it is now just a matter of controlling your nerves here through some of these little awkward perfect stack patterns.
Yeah, after like knowing that they hit those Pentagon patterns, like they know now that the score is really important to like keep the combo up, as they know that the rest of the map is pretty easy from here on out. So the nerves, I would imagine, will be really high for all three of these players that hit that Pentagon.
Absolutely, and yeah, so it is looking to be... Actually, no, acts are pretty even, all things considered.
Yeah. It's just a supporting combo from FireGen.
Yeah, FireGen on the recovery with that really good act as well. High 98 holding there. But yeah, I mean, the score lead's just kind of hovering around 50k. Doesn't really want to move anywhere. I mean, these combos are super even here. I mean, any miss from either team is going to be huge.
Yeah, it's not really over yet until we get that last Ki, which is not as like, you know, Demon as like the first quarter of the map, but
for sure.
Nerves, I would imagine, will be really high.
Alright. No weird overaims in that slow section here. As we get into the second Ki. Yeah,
the second Ki, not really like that bad. FireGen though.
Trading.
Yeah, but that FireGen miss though is a really important miss.
It is.
So I don't know if we could like go over.
But yeah, I mean, but the combos are pretty much identical here.
Yeah,
on either side. It's still hovering around 80k, and it's Lunage and Kodonashi on these FCs, and Equivocator and AJ both on these pretty much identical recoveries. I think they missed on like the same note.
He did indeed.
And yeah, oh god, it's so scary. And Lunage finding a break on the burst. It's just Kodonashi.
Ooh, Kodonashi and AJ messing with
and then, yeah, that score lead's gonna go over so fast now, and not finding a break on the little slider pattern there. King Baxter's down.
Still in Florida's lead, but
Kodonashi's down!
Oh my god!
Equivocator here at the end of this map! Can Equivocator bring this home here? It's Equivocator versus AJ, and oh my god, there's no map left. I don't know why I'm freaking out.
There's no map left. This is the point for Florida.
I mean, barring any like sudden act drops, it's still so close.
Oh, and also that miss from AJ was a Bancho.
Brings it home.
I think that miss from AJ was a Bancho as well, so really good performance for Florida B.
Holy moly, man. And I mean, what a close point. I mean, it's getting 2.1 mil team score on that and only winning by 20k is so insane.
Yeah, both of these teams have good hit and rushers, and we can see that taken to fruition as we get that score difference. That was really close.
Also, I want to point out, Equivocator beat Lunage by 7 points. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, so Florida B not letting this match slip out of their grasp quite yet. Gonna be finding their own point here, but still a break point behind, so it is now up to them to see if they can steal one away from NorCal B. And I mean, like, what do you think the pick is here for NorCal B? I'm really not sure where they go from here.
Could, because of the hidden 2 being Amy, I can still see the hidden 2 pick being going through, but they also still have the number 4 and even the Fremont to let go back towards, as they do have players that can if they can read it. Obviously, they can see those maps. That Noma 2 actually is still open, but I don't think NorCal B would pick that Noma 2.
Yeah, probably not, but... I think Equivocator is the true American hero there. Not hitting the Pentagon and still bringing it home for his team. I mean,
yeah, a little bit unlucky on Kotenachi's side, but right now I did predict this pick to be number 4 coming through. So I did say that they would be picking in towards that reading-esque pick, and number 4 is one of them. Fremont 1 being the other one as well.
Yeah, Nomad 4 coming out. Very tricky slider tech map here. Also, the best song in the pool. We got 19ZZ by Frums, absolute heater.
Of a song, you know?
Yeah, I've already said this about 17 times on stream, but yeah, I'm a Frums glazer until the day I die. So.
Yeah, I think Frums. I think they're located like around the West Coast somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe she's in like Seattle.
Yeah. Washington. Unfortunately, Washington. I think they did get eliminated in this tournament.
I think Washington's out.
Yeah. A little bit unfortunate for them in the major league. I think. I don't know about minor league. If both, then unfortunate for the state as a whole. But yeah, right now, number 4. I would expect maybe AJ coming in, maybe even Kotanashi. And the third is a bit questionable. It's a matter of who can really fill, who can really combo well.
Alright. So yeah, Alright, yeah, so no real roster surprises on the side of Florida B here. Equivocator once again, who has been playing very well this match, and then FireGen and Niwa Gaming going to be filling out that roster on the side of Florida B. AJ Kodanashi and Thrylis on the side of NorCal B to see if they can hold on to their breakpoint. And yeah, I mean this is a huge point. Not
even if this is like a reading-esque kind of pick, this is also still pretty aimy as one in terms of the slider aim. So Thrylis getting put into the number 4. I don't think it's that surprising, as you see the thrown back of like finals 5USC3 last year. Like he did see that number 4 kind of. I think he got a good combo, but like for C rank, it was like a 500k C rank.
Awesome.
So with this one,
all right,
it's gonna be different.
Yeah, getting into these first big sliders here. No awesome slider tick funny moments quite yet here. And nobody going the wrong way on any of these sliders. I definitely misread one of these the first time I played this map.
Yeah, this map requires a little bit of practice as well. But we get that unfortunate slider break coming in for Thrylis and AJ Musika and Niwa, so...
Yeah, so like one of those breaks from NorCal traded out by Niwa, but it is still now 2 FCs, 2-1 on the side of NorCal B, and a... actually, break from Equivocator, but traded by Kodanashi, so it is now just FireGen holding. And FireGen with the best act in the lobby as well, just 93. But I mean, when it's the best act in the lobby, it's the best act in the lobby.
Yeah,
There's,
so
no other way to slice it. So holding strong as we get into some of these tricky little buzz sliders here.
Yeah,
and
buzz sliders is in the act as well. You need to hope. You need even NorCal to hope to like regain their act as we reach the.
This Thrylis and AJ finding more breaks.
Ooh,
everyone on Florida recovering fairly well here, and it's FireGen holding on. Oh my god, I don't know how he didn't miss there. That was crazy. And yeah, still holding on.
Yeah, still holding on, still holding strong too. He will do break this still.
Yeah, not quite out of the woodwork yet, but getting into some of this tricky slider tech here, but score lead already approaching 300k. Kodanashi and Thrylus recovering well, but and Kodanashi breaks right there, and
Yeah.
oh yeah,
The combo is coming in to really.
It's actually I think that miss from Thrylus looked to be Bancho, but
yeah, Bancho, but yeah, no combo to
it
counter
doesn't
that
matter.
Fire Gen combo.
Oh yeah, Fire Gen finds the break, but there's the map's over. The beat map has come to a close, and with 350k score gap, fairly convincing breakpoint here coming out from Florida B to bring this match back to even.
Yeah.
4-4, and holy Niwa spin. Niwa's spin gets me every time. I don't know how it looks like that. So I do want to point out, nobody in the lobby missed.
Yeah, this is the unfortunate reality of no more scores.
That is a 6-way 0 miss.
Yeah, 6-0
which
miss.
is awesome. You love to see that.
Yeah. Now Florida, they have it's all equilibrium, so now NorCal and Florida, they only have one more pick left, so and this pick is really, it matters a lot here, as they will go to match point out of one of these things.
And Florida B now with their pick, and they have the momentum taking these last two picks, and this is a big moment, and we do have the Hidden 2 coming out, and yeah, I mean, this pick makes a lot of sense. Aim heavy on this Hidden 2, for sure, but
also wide angle jumps as well, so you can maybe do a little bit of a missing nowhere. If it was no mod, then you can read it, but if it's with hidden, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, as you know, with the nerves you can kind of get tunnel visioned on each of the notes and kind of miss some of the notes as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Lunage, no surprise coming in for this. Equivocator as well, very solid rating player in their own right. This is AIM. No, Nolan Equivocator hidden to AIM, those who know, but looks like we are going to see Fire Gen coming in for that third slot here.
Yeah, I would expect this.
Yeah.
I would expect to see AJ and Baxter in for this hidden 2. I think Bill is just lobby sitting for them at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no real surprises here on the side of Florida B.
Yeah. There is, okay, so I did expect Kotanashi to come through for NorCal, as you know, their aim is really good for this in particular.
Alright.
Oh, tiebreaker for SoCal A and Virginia A? That's kind of interesting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go Virginia. That's awesome. Virginia is one of those sleeper teams, man.
Yeah, they are pretty sleeper. And now they're just rivaling SoCal to potentially make it through to the semifinals round.
Would be awesome. But back to our match. We're getting ready to go with this Hidden 2. We got a classic song, by the way. This song's awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta love this track. But
I mean, in my opinion, I would like to see some more reading Hidden 2s coming through for next week. That's what we're getting a lot of Amy Hidden 2s. But for now, for this round of for this quarterfinals, I'm already in SS for Lunage, as I think you would expect for your hidden player.
I mean, no surprise. Yeah, I mean, once again, I mean this is his bread and butter at the end of the day. But so far, everyone in the lobby holding strong. No weird misses on aim quite yet. It's a pretty much non-existent score lead on the side of Florida B right now. Hovering around 7k. Yeah, I mean,
it's just a matter of where the misses will come from, because I don't think we'll see any S rankings unless it's an FC.
Yeah, and As we approach the first Ki of the map, we're gonna see the first break coming up from Kodanashi. And traded by, or not even traded, on HA as well on the break.
Yeah, slider breaks coming in, but
okay, yeah, so one of those,
trading it out too.
One of them traded by Equivocator, but Firegen and Lunage hold on. Firegen hitting like entirely 50s on like that one stream, but as long as the combo's still there, I mean, this score lead is gonna be well on its way over to the side of Florida B.
Yeah, so a little bit of a unfortunate slider breaks coming in for Kodanashi and AJ, but they're both seeing Vector as well, so that's the FC's going on.
Yeah, it's traded by Firegen, but Lunage still holding strong, and, you know, only very small recovery combos here on the side of NorCal B. King Baxter and Firegen trading more breaks. That was actually a bigger chain miss from Firegen, so a little bit of a boost for NorCal B, but I mean, with Lunage holding on to this full combo, it's... the score lead is gonna get out of control a little quickly here, especially with Equivocator finding solid recovery of their own here, and... yeah, just looking so strong. Oh, Lunage finds a break on the aim, but it's traded out by both players holding combos on NorCal B, and it is now just Equivocator with that highest combo in the lobby.
Yeah,
and yeah, just holding strong through those linear patterns. Those linear patterns are so tough with Hidden Man, and just looking so comfortable here. And yeah, score lead approaching 250k here, and Florida B looking to take this match to match point here. And
they're on point too, so NorCal, they have the decision to pick. Maybe a Fremont 1 pick could be a good pick.
Yeah, for sure. NorCal B does have the chance to, you know, to do the rebuttal here, to send this to a tiebreaker, but you have to make your next pick very wisely here if you're NorCal B, and yeah, that's going to be a very solid team score coming out from Florida B to bring them to match point here.
Yeah, match point indeed. So NorCal, they would have to pick something that they're really comfortable with at the moment. I think they do still have maps that they can out towards, maybe even the Fremont 1. Hidden 1, a little bit questionable, but instead,
they opted for the DT1. Yeah, DT1 before Fleur even posted the score. Immediate, and maybe going for a little bit of AR terrorism here on the side of NorCal, having the jump straight from AR8 to AR 10.3. However, you know, Florida B's roster is not going to be the same for this. You're not seeing Lunage play 10.3. For sure. I think we did see the homie coming in potentially. We do have Neo in the lobby, so I believe any attempt at AR terrorism is only really going to have an effect on Equivocator. I think that's going to be the only overlap from that last point here on the side of Florida B. So.
Yeah, and NorCal said I would expect AJ to be on this, even though he's not really doesn't want to be that aim player that he wants, but he can read the AR 10.3, so maybe going him on it is a good idea. Kodanashi going in, I think that's what you expect as well.
Makes sense. And ladies and gentlemen, put the homie back in.
Thrylos, I think, will be their third for NorCal.
My favorite aim player, my lord and savior, the homie.
So yeah, we got our rosters here for both of these teams. Good luck, funds are coming through. It's all the matter of the aim and maybe even the weird patterns coming in. So there are those 1/3 bursts before the middle part and before the last Ki as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Nomad 4 was a huge pick for Florida, or was a huge map for Florida B, but this DT1 is going to be about as big of a map as you can get for NorCal B, with their winners bracket lives on the line here.
Yeah.
It is now all up to them and this DT1 to see if they can bring this match to a tiebreaker. And slow starts here, not much to comment on in this map so far. Just under 3 minutes on this DT1, so not the shortest map in the world, but you know, you know, don't really want any funny business here early on if you can avoid it.
Yeah, and there are like triples in between those jumps as well. So if you get caught up on that, maybe even finger lock, then you will get a rude awakening, and we get the homie actually missing on those triples as well. So that's what I warned about right there.
Yeah, the homie with the first break, but both Equivocator and Niwa holding strong, and we get a trade from Kotonashi. The score lead's still going to be on the side of NorCal B with the homie finding some more breaks in here. AJ, that was Bancho. And yeah, so far it has just been breaks from the homie and from Kotonashi, so really not too much to comment. Not too much to comment on quite yet. Just Thrylos and AJ versus Equivocator and Niwa here. Score lead hovering around 15k. I think it's gonna very slowly work its way back over to Florida.
Yeah, with that ACK advantage,
but honestly, I don't even think it's looking like it wants to do that here. So yeah, I mean, any miss here is going to be super costly for either team.
Yeah, second Ki coming in. Actually, that's an important miss.
Finds one on a little double there, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna see the score lead flip immediately. As Niwa and Equivocator are holding strong, and we're already approaching the last third of the map here. And, yeah, I mean, if Equivocator and Niwa can hold on for too much longer, the homie recovering well, or covering good as well, this is looking, it's looking scary. Oh no, we have a three-way break on the side of Florida B! And it's AJ and Kotonashi holding strong, and that's gonna flip right back over. And AJ finds a break, finds a little overtap, but Kotonashi recovering well, and there's just no recovery on the side of Florida B to help bring this back. And yeah, another break from Equivocator. Right? That was the highest combo on the side of Florida B, and they're just... And so, suddenly, this is going right back to the side of NorCal B. I mean, this final Ki is looking to be a bit of a formality here. And...
And it's gonna be this weird pattern before the first Ki that it goes to like not really a straight aim. But here we go. Oh, yeah. There goes the breaks from Equivocator Niwa on that part.
Yeah, and Florida B having the opportunity to take that home and having it slip right out of their hands here on NorCal B's final pick. And ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to a tiebreaker here. And
it's gonna be
and how much more tense can it really get here?
Yeah, how much more closer can we even get? This one, that score difference really not much closer. Almost 400 score difference. So yeah, all these maps have been a bit decisive. Maybe except for that I forgot. I need to check MP. But I think there are a few closest maps here and there.
Yeah.
Timeout coming in for NorCal.
Immediate timeout. Yeah. And oh man. So this tiebreaker, an interesting map for sure. Very ulty, very techy. 165 BPM here. Very cool map in my opinion. So I'll be curious to see. So the only remotely similar pick that we've seen is the Nomad 4.
Yes.
But Nomad 4, a lot techier than this. While, there is tech in this, it is not, as, obvious gross slider tech, as that Nomad 4. And then, in terms of the ult, I mean, you do have that, that hidden 3W, for Florida B as well. So, I mean, skill set-wise, it might slightly lean Florida B, but it's hard to say. I mean, especially because, you had that Nomad 3 ban from Florida B. Obviously, NorCal B, no slouches on ult. But...
Yeah, but this Nomad 3 though is a bit more dense. This tiebreaker is not really as dense. It's kind of mech techy. There are some ult elements in there, but I think the real kicker of this map is that last the slider parts in that last Ki.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and funnily enough, if you had visited the A stream about about an hour and a half ago, you would have seen NorCal A just played this, and now NorCal B has to as well. So definitely a a stressful couple of matches for the West Coast tonight, but
And also SoCal A, unfortunately, did lose that tiebreaker against Virginia A
wow.
in that C stream. So that wasn't
Wow,
a definitive upset, actually.
Is SoCal A out?
They are indeed out. That was the loser bracket match.
Moly.
So it wasn't a definitive upset, as Virginia was the 17th seed.
Out in quarterfinals. That's crazy.
Right now,
yeah,
we're in here for the minor league tiebreaker against NorCal B and Florida B. That timeout should be over soon, so we should be expecting players to come in for both of these teams.
Yeah. This both in the major and minor league. This tournament, no shortage of exciting upsets and shocking outcomes here, and the pressure is now on NorCal B to see if they can avoid adding another one to that list. And it is now on Florida B to see if they can close out this upset in the winners quarterfinals.
Yeah. That is like a big upset as we would see from Virginia A and SoCal A, but it would be an upset seeding wise.
For sure. Yeah. And so Florida B roster, it's looking to be Equivocator, Niwa Gaming, and FireGen here. No real surprises here. I believe this is what they were running on the Nomad 4. And if anyone in the chat remembers from quarterfinals, from Major League quarterfinals last year in the losers bracket, Florida A did take a tiebreaker victory over Indiana A off of a incredible tiebreaker performance from Equivocator. So definitely a player to look out from here, but definitely a scary roster on the side of NorCal B as well. So
yeah.
With that said, though, here we are.
Your consistency matters a lot, especially in that second half of the map. So the first half of the map, really pretty chill from here on.
Right.
Early misses won't really matter too much. King Baxter, Kotanashi, AJ going in for NorCal. Kotanashi being the consistency player as well, including AJ.
AJ breaks, and also to mention, King Baxter is actually going to be pulling his weight with the hidden here.
Hidden preference player, I would imagine.
Yeah. So very early on, no FCs left on the side of Florida B. Definitely just some nerves coming out here in this intro, but you know, this is a map that can definitely get out of hand pretty quickly. So FireGen and Niwa both recovering well here, but it is still 2 FCs on the side of NorCal B and a solid recovery from AJ. But as I say that, King Baxter is going to go down. That is their hidden FC off the board. Kotanashi now, the only FC left on the side of NorCal with that 92 AC. So definitely some more valuable scores, I guess, off the bat. Well, actually, I guess just FireGen. There's some AC struggles across the board right now, but nothing too crazy right now.
Yeah, so far, like, this first half of the map won't be really much of a struggle, as you would have to really rely on that your aim. But Kotanashi missing there, that's really an important miss, actually. Pretty a bit into the map, so this should go towards Florida shortly.
Yeah, last FC off the board. Yeah, so no FCs left for NorCal B. Actually, no FCs left for anybody. It is now just recovery combos, but
just
with FireGen and Niwa recovering well as Equivocator working their way back up to around a 500 combo, and no one getting caught off guard with these little grid, little stream patterns, and we are now approaching the halfway point of the map here. It is a 30k score lead on the side of Florida B and growing, but any misses have the potential to flip this right back over. Yeah,
and we're never getting that hard recovery, but FireGen with that unfortunate miss on that, maybe even the easier part of the map.
But traded by Baxter and AJ,
that's
so
a bit iffy right there from NorCal,
Kotanashi was the lowest combo there on the side of NorCal, and so this score lead, a break from Niwa hurts, but now you have Equivocator has found their footing. And it is now Kotanashi versus Equivocator, but Equivocator definitely has the edge here, both in combo and in accuracy.
But now, the hard part of the match is approaching. Can Equivocator really rely upon his own consistency to really bring this through? It will be very impressive.
All right.
To bring through the pressure in and there to keep this big combo going. Especially when NorCal needs that.
Oh god, the reading. Please don't miss in this part, man. Oh no. Alright. All semblance of professionalism for me is out the window. Let's fucking go, Equivocator. That's my goat. Bring it home.
Yeah. That hard part is approaching slowly but surely. Equivocator, really important for him to really combo through this before we reach those sliders. Aim that is really hard to really consistently get through. The only FC I was seeing getting Kevin FCing that map in that major league. So we're approaching right now.
Alright, big tech section here. This is likely the hardest part of the map here, and it is all on the back of Equivocator. We have another break from AJ on that recovery, but Kotonashi's still holding strong, which that AJ break is traded by FireGen, but as long as Equivocator holds, this score lead's going to keep moving over, and another break from King Baxter as the score lead crosses 100k.
Oh!
Kotonashi is down! It is just Equivocator!
Now it's
traded by
Equivocator.
Niwa. Ladies and gentlemen, he is equivocating all over the place! And 1500 combo, the score lead is on its way up! And Florida B!
Damn, he's like FCing through this hard part really well at the moment. Never mind.
It finally finds a break, but there's no combo anywhere, and there is not enough map left.
Yeah, not
enough map left.
Not enough combo to really rival this 160k score difference. Really unfortunate on NorCal's side to really miss, especially on Kotonashi to really miss before, during that hard part. If he held, it would have been maybe doable, but right now, we can give the flowers to Equivocator to bring this tiebreakers for Florida to go to winners semifinals.
09 Randy Orton, out of nowhere, the artist formerly known as Equivocator, alongside his wonderful teammates on the side of Florida B, is gonna bring this tiebreaker home by 160k to take that upset over NorCal B and to move on to the winner semifinals.
Really unfortunate on the side of NorCal, especially Kotonashi, just breaking on I guess maybe even a crucial KI that was really important for them. But yeah, Florida B, congratulations to them, especially Equivocator, like bringing them through.
God, those are my goats, man. Those are my goats, dude. Those are my goats. I'm an unbiased commentator, guys. I actually once again, as stated at the beginning of this match, neither of us have any stake in either of these teams. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I agree. But no, that losers bracket. They have a team in losers bracket that should be in losers bracket maybe.
Yeah, that is a terrifying team.
NorCal will have an interesting time in losers bracket, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, definitely one of the last teams that you ever want to run into in the losers bracket. But actually, funnily enough, looking at this bracket, there's a possibility for a diabolical match for 9th place, because NorCal B has to face the winner of Mass B, Maryland B. And so if Mass B wins that, it is going to be Seed 3 versus Seed 5 playing for 9th.
Yeah,
which is a little diabolical, but...
Yeah.
So...
For now, that will be it for us for this minor league match that went to tiebreaker. So really, again, congratulations to Florida B going to semifinals. And I think that'll be it for us. I'm your caster, Valine, joining with Dragons here.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is still more 5USC action tonight, so keep an eye out for the host of streams. I don't know if there's a match going on right now. Actually, I think we can raid A stream because I think Indiana, Georgia A is still happening. Yeah. Yeah,
Georgia A, Indiana
seems to be where we're heading. So, alrighty. So, everyone enjoy that Major League Winners Quarters match going on over there on the A stream. And thank you so much for watching.
Yep. All right. Have a good night, guys.